Xiaomi does say that the back panel is made out of impact-resistant glass. So let's test it out, guys. Hey guys, Tito James here. Thank you once again for joining me as we take awesome out of the box. And we do have something pretty awesome for you today because in this one, we're checking out the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. So what exactly does this newly launched mid-range phone have to offer? Of course, that's what we're gonna figure out in this one. So wag na natin patagalin. Let's take a look at everything that comes inside the box. Of course, first is the phone itself, and this is the Mi 11 Lite in Boba Black. So yes, Boba, parang yung nasa pearl milk tea ninyo. And it's also available in other colors like peach, pink, and bubblegum blue. Next, we have the mahiwagang mga manuals at warranty card. Of course, mahiwaga siya pero hindi natin siya binabasa, pero itago nyo to, guys. Next, of course, is a jelly case which is kind of frosted. The USB-C charging cable, a 33-watt charging brick. Lastly, you have a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter. So unfortunately, the Mi 11 Lite doesn't have a headphone jack. I sometimes forget to mention it, but you also get a SIM ejector pin or yung panundot na tinatawag ni Ate Meti or pantusok pa yun. Basta, SIM ejector pin. Okay, so now that we have the unboxing out of the way, let's take a closer look at the Mi 11 Lite itself and what you should be expecting out of this mid-range smartphone. Okay, so the first thing you should know about this device and one of its highlights is the fact that it's super lightweight, and all I can say is totoo siya, guys. If you look at the product info for the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite, it says the phone is only 157 grams plus it's only 6.81mm thin. And so that you guys can visualize it, here it is stacked to some 1 peso coins. So yan, manipis siya, guys. It is kind of scary how thin and light this phone is, but Xiaomi does say that the back panel is made out of impact-resistant glass. So let's test it out, guys. Joke lang, hindi ko gagawin yun. But the front is also made out of Gorilla Glass 5. So you do have some protection there. So it should survive the wear and tear of everyday life. In terms of overall design, it looks a lot like the Mi 11, which is no surprise since light version nga naman to ng phone na yon. And personally, I like it, pero sana matte yung finish niya because hindi nyo lang alam, nakailang punas ako sa phone na to habang nagbe-b-roll tapos nag-give up na lang ako sa ibang shot. So yung mga nakita nyong alikabok, pabayaan nyo na lang, guys. Anyway, for a tour of the button and ports, up on top, you only have a microphone and the IR blaster. On the right side, you have the volume rocker and the side-mounted fingerprint scanner / power button. And on the bottom, you have access to the SIM tray, which is hybrid, the USB-C port, a microphone, and one of the speakers. So yes, you have stereo speakers on the Mi 11 Lite, which is very much appreciated. Now for the screen, which is another highlight for this phone, you have a 6.55-inch AMOLED panel at Full HD Plus resolution, and the refresh rate is at 90 Hz. So if you think na medyo downgrade siya from the Redmi Note 10 Pro, it kind of is in that regard, but you are getting a better AMOLED panel here since it does have 10-bit support. So in simpler terms, you have a wider range of colors versus the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So this is gonna be better for watching videos and yung mga favorite shows nyo sa Netflix. No in-display fingerprint scanner here. Like I mentioned earlier, you have a side-mounted one that's super responsive and accurate. So that gets a thumbs up. Pero let's have some interaction going on. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer an in-display fingerprint scanner or yung ganitong setup ba okay na sa inyo? I'm pretty sure you've also noticed, pero may punch hole tayo sa upper left-hand corner for the front camera, and that's at 16 megapixels. For the cameras on the back, you have a triple camera setup with a 64-megapixel main camera, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 5-megapixel telemacro. Now, I was able to take a few sample photos earlier today, but syempre, since first impressions pa lang to, no judgments first, but so far, so good. What do you guys think? Now, for the internals, halos pareho lang sila ng Redmi Note 10 Pro. You have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G processor, and our unit has 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. Now, based on my experience with a 732G, okay naman siya, it's powerful enough, and if you take the price of this smartphone into account, hindi kayo mabibitin, guys. Pwede to pang games. I'm not too sure about Genshin Impact though, since Tito really doesn't play that game, pero baka si El or si Cholo can give you guys a better idea in the full review. For the software, we are getting Android 11 with MIUI 12, and I really like it that they listen to customer feedback. It's a lot dialed down compared to previous versions of MIUI. Yung mga pre-installed apps, it's a lot less, it's a lot cleaner. Good job, Xiaomi. For the battery of the Mi 11 Lite, it's at 4,250 milliamp hours, so this should last at least a whole day if you're on mobile data. But of course, we'll have to see how long it actually lasts in the full review. Last but not the least, syempre, kailangan natin pag-usapan kung magkano nga ba ang Mi 11 Lite. This device is priced at 14,990 pesos, and that's the version with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. They say it's gonna be available at authorized Mi stores. So, ayan guys, sa mga natatanong kung available ba to sa mga malls, you have your answer. But I highly suggest that you order this via Lazada so you can stay safe. Links down below. And that's pretty much it for this overview, your quick look, this first impressions for the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. Again, guys, thank you so much for dropping by and spending a few minutes with me. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when our next videos go up. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest news in tech, head to Unbox.ph, and of course, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless. See you guys next time, and of course, stay safe.